everybody, it's Jennifer. Welcome back to my channel. It has been a while, but I am back in the swing of things and I am looking forward to getting started making new videos for you guys. Today I am going through my summer reading plans, kind of. They're not all set, but the skeleton and the bones of it is set, and it is revolving around the 2019 Summer Romance Book Bingo. That is going from June 1st to August 31st, and it was started by Sarah over at Stephen Books. I'm going to include her video below in the description so you can check it out if you want to. Despite the name, it does not have to be all about romance. You can make it all about romance if you want. And I do believe somebody in the Goodreads group actually created their own bingo card from the prompts, because there's up to 80 prompts you can get. But you can also, there's also like a blank card that you can make your own. And she made a card without any romance on it at all. Because the way the prompts work is not all prompts mention romance explicitly. And if it doesn't, then you're free, well, I mean, you're free to choose whatever you want anyway, it's a free country, but you don't have to choose a romance book unless it explicitly states that it should be a prompt for a romance book. So I'm hoping to get a really good mix in, get back into the swing of things, because the past 2 months I've read exactly 2 books. So I'm looking to have a really ready summer. And so this is how I plan on doing it. I don't have like a copy of my bingo card. I can put a picture of it up at some point and you can see that, but I'm just gonna go ahead and read the prompts and tell you if I have something. I've left a good deal of these prompts blank right now so that I can choose later and keep things easy so I don't feel overwhelmed by 20. I do plan on reading, like doing a full blackout of my card, so there's 25 books on my Summer TBR. Well, there will be when I've finished it, 25 books for the summer. So I'm just gonna start off by reading the prompts, and I will tell you if I have a book and what that is. The first prompt is a romance novel published in 2019, and that, I don't have it yet. It's on hold at the library, and it's going to be Meet Cute by Helena Hunting. I love that name. Every time I think about it, I think of Helena Handbasket from Friends. So the second book, which is still to be determined, is a book with a night scene on the cover. This Side of Paradise by F. Scott Fitzgerald may be that, or I might choose a romance for that one, but who knows. The new adult is going to be Lead by Kylie Scott. That is the third book in this thing right here. It is it's a 4 book set by Kylie Scott, revolving around the 4 different members of this band called Stage Dive. Lead is the third one, and it revolves around the lead singer. The fourth book is to read a book with a green cover, and for that I have a book is a book. It doesn't specify it has to be a novel. This is a book of poetry. It's the collection Ariel by Sylvia Plath. I just got, this is a gorgeous naked hardback cover that I just got from Book Depository, and I'm really looking forward to reading that. The fifth prompt is a author writing under a pseudonym, and I have not picked one for that yet. The sixth prompt is an author who shares your first or last name. And for that, I have picked The Beginning of the World in the Middle of the Night by Jen Campbell. This is a book of short stories, and I've had it for a little bit. Another gorgeous naked hardback, and I'm really looking forward to reading that one too. It's got some very interesting stories in it. The next up is a book published in your birth year, and I have a few possibles for that. I'm waiting for them to come in from A Books. What I ended up doing was going through a list of vintage Harlequins from 1980, and so I picked a couple to choose from that, and they might actually work for some other prompts, like one that's coming up later. So I haven't decided which one's I'm gonna do for that, but I do have some options. Number 8 is a sports romance, and I'm not sure which one I'm gonna do for that. 9 is a book set in winter, and I haven't picked one out for that either. It's probably gonna have to, it's probably gonna have to be a romance. A book featuring a single mother, which is definitely gonna include a romance. A book with an orange cover. I still haven't found one of those yet, though I might be able to find something. Number 12 is a book with a red cover, and this is a mystery. It's by Kinky Friedman, and it's called Armadillos and Old Lace. And he ends up in he writes about a character that's named after himself. It's kind of like a fictionalized version of himself, and he is going to Texas because the justice of the peace of this town asks for help because some old ladies are dying. So that's what I'm going to be reading for reading a book with a red cover. Reader's Choice. This is a book I just picked up because I saw it on Big Owl's Books, and it is The Vine That Ate the South by J.D. Wilkes. I am really looking forward to reading this. It's Southern Gothic, probably a little bit of horror in there, and it's got illustrations all through it, and I'm really interested in reading that, and I think it's gonna be fun. Next up for prompt 14 is the pink cover. So read a book with a pink cover, and for this I'm going to read The Lesser Bohemians by Ingmar McBride. I've had this for a little while now and I haven't gotten around to it, and I feel like this would be good for summer. And I just want to know whether or not I like it or not. Frankly, I think because of the prose style, I think I've been shy about getting to it, but I'm going to get to it this summer. Okay, so next up is prompt 15, which is a book about a single father, and I haven't got one for that yet. 16 is a romantic suspense, which is also to be determined. Next up after that is a book you bought for the cover, and for that I have Confessions of an Art Addict by Peggy Guggenheim, and this is basically what it says. Memoir of Peggy Guggenheim and her dealings in the art world. So next up after that is your most recently purchased. Like I said, I just ordered 4 vintage Harlequins on A Books, so that's going to be one of those. I haven't picked out which one yet though. I'll be doing updates on a regular basis, fingers crossed. So eventually you'll see everything I'm doing for each prompt, and I will make a little discussion about what I thought of each book too also. So next up after that is prompt 19, which is a book that was turned into a movie or a TV show. and I am reading Call Me By Your Name by Andre Osman. This is, this takes place in the 80s in Italy, and they're spending, dang it, Leo's family is spending their summer in Italy with his father's research student / house guest Oliver, and stuff happens. So I liked that movie. I loved that movie actually when it came out, so I'm really interested in reading the book and see if I like that as much as I liked the movie. Prompt 20 is a book with more than 500 pages. I have not picked that out yet. It might end up being East of Eden by John Steinbeck, but no promises. Prompt number 21 is a Harlequin or Mills and Boon category romance, and like I said, I have those coming in the mail. 22 is the next book in a series. So for that prompt, I'm including I am picking one of the Stage Dive books, Play, which is the second book in a series. In the series. Prompt number 23 is book with ice cream on the cover. I don't have this yet from the library. It's on hold, and it is the it's from Alyssa Cole's Reluctant Royal series, and it's called Can't Escape Love. And on the cover, our two protagonists are eating a ice cream sundae, and they're sharing it, and it's really cute. So I decided to go with that. Plus, it's a novella, so it won't take me too long. Prompt number 24 is the first book in a series, and like I said, this one's coming from the Stage Dive series. It's the first one, Lick. Which is a reference to the male protagonist who is the lead guitarist in the band. And 25, last but not least, is a romance novel with one word in the title. And again, we're heading back to the box set, and we're gonna do, I put Deep for that one, which is the last book in the series. So that is what I have right now for what I'm reading this summer. Right now I'm currently in the middle of Children of Time by, is it Adrian Tchaikovsky? His name starts with an A and his last name is Tchaikovsky. I know, I'm sorry. And if, I'll let you know how that goes in my reading wrap up that I'm doing. So yeah, that is my 2019 summer reading plans. I think it's just gonna be fun reading all summer long, so I'm looking forward to it. If you guys have summer plans for reading or other kinds of summer plans, let me know in the comments section below. I don't know why I'm waving my smoothie at you. Whatever. I'm really looking forward to reading these books, and I'm really looking forward to hearing what you guys have to say. Thank you so much for stopping by. Bye.